So today we are joined by one of our finalists, Jaden, which we haven't had the chance to congratulate you for making the final. So congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Crazy,
Yeah. So
crazy, but so
yeah,
excited.
we went 300 applicants, 360 plus, down to two, Jaden and Taylor. We're going to ask a few questions from Michael and I, and then we'll leave the floor open to you two if you have any questions for each other before Austin here makes a final decision. So, first question I want to open up for both of you. Uh, what does healthy communication look like for you in a relationship? So, we're starting to think relationship now. We're in the end game of this. So, what does that look like in a relationship, communication styles? Whoever
Yeah.
wants to go first.
I think for me, communication is obviously huge, but I think whenever going into a conversation or a disagreement, um, going into the conversation with an open mind and listening to maybe if you don't agree, but like trying to understand at least where they're coming from, taking a step back and saying, what you have to say is important to me because I value you. I value your opinion and your feelings. And so just going in with the intent to not like listen to respond right away, but to listen and try to understand where that person's coming from. And then I think you can come to a common like agreement, whether you end up agreeing or not. I think just that coming into it with the heart of like I value your opinion, I value what you have to say, so I'm going to try to understand where you're coming from.
Like that. Austin, how about you?
No, I love that. That was a great answer, Jaden. In past relationships, I've asked for the bare minimum when it comes to communication, and I've never been given that. So, like, my standards at this point are like so low when it comes to communication because it's like I don't ask for a lot. Um, what I ask for is simple, and like you said, just like listening. Like, you're not always going to be on the same page as your significant other. You're not supposed to be, but like having constructive arguments is like what makes a healthy relationship thrive rather than holding things in, and if something's bothering you just like holding it in, because that's not only damaging to you internally, it's damaging to the person that you're not letting know and not communicating to. So honestly, just like being an open book as much as possible, I think is the blueprint for a successful relationship.
Love that. Love that. Good answers. Michael, what you got for them?
Okay, yeah, I'm up. So personally, I'm big on traditions. I'm a sentimental guy. I like traditions and stuff like that. So, what do you guys, what traditions have you guys had growing up that you want to pass down for generations to come? And like, why are they so meaningful to you?
Yeah. For me, my mom has always made things like super special, whether it's holidays or birthdays. Like she's always made things super special. But for me, Christmas Eve is always spent like my family. We all come together, and each like family, my mom's siblings, we all wear matching pajamas. Like we all match with our family, and then we spend like Christmas Eve playing games and just having like a big slumber party, and so that's a tradition that I want to continue with my kids and just hopefully with my future husband's family as well. Like we all come together and like spend Christmas Eve together. So yeah.
Love that.
Great answer. um, I'm hoping to create a new tradition, to be honest, like moving forward. I mean, I'm the product of two divorced parents who are great, who are still in my life, love them to death. But Christmas is always a time where I'm bouncing from dads in the mornings, grandmas in the afternoon, and mom at night, So it's like I kind of want some like structure moving forward. And so like that's like kind of inspiring, like, Christmas Eve, you got the whole family together. I haven't really experienced that since I was young. So like instead of like bringing traditions of sometimes Christmas isn't the best for me because I'm just bouncing this way, and this way, maybe bringing a new tradition of just like everyone coming to my house, and just having one Christmas together. So I think that's
Yeah. Love that.
okay.
I like that.
Love it.
Very
Um,
wholesome. Very
yep, very
wholesome.
wholesome. Love that. My next question for you all is, let's say a relationship sparks out of this. What's something that the other person will find out fairly quickly about you. So what comes to mind, like Austin, you brought up, I hate to bring it back up, a couple weeks ago, can't change a tire. I feel like that's something that might come up. Like, what's something like that you would figure out pretty quickly? Not that you're hiding it, but like, hey, you'll find out if this buds into a relationship, you're gonna have to deal with this.
I can take it out. Jaden's been doing all of them first. I'll go first. I'm not a morning person, so if you're expecting a text before like 9:30, 10 a.m. on a Saturday, it's probably not going to happen because I'm still sleeping. And that'll that's one thing. Also, the handy thing, yes, I cannot change the tire, but that's also something that can be fixed and will be fixed. The morning person thing, people say you can fix it. I'm not too convinced. I think I'll never be a morning person. So,
No, yeah, same here. I'm not a morning person either. But I think very quickly you would find out that I am very type B. So I am not like super like have my schedule lined out. I am not very like for me, it's like organized. But like you might look at it and say, okay, like Jaden, this is chaos. But I know where, like for me it's organized. I'm very like go with the flow. I don't have to have a set plan for anything. And so I think very quickly you would find out that I'm type B, not type A.
okay.
I aspire to one day be that person who has my schedule like lined out and like keeps everything very organized, but that's not me right now.
You could be like type B plus one day. Never need to go to type A.
Yeah. Yeah. I say like I'm not like fully type B, but I'm not fully type A either. So I like to say sometimes I'm type C. Like I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Or kind of like blood types, or like, AB positive, or where it's a mix of both, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, a very interesting answers coming from a teacher. Not what I expected. I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of teachers are type A and not
and
being
early morning people.
Yeah. No, I think that's why my students and I can relate
Okay.
a lot of the times because they're not always organized. And so I have grace for them because I'm not always organized all the time. So
They're like, teacher, I'm tired. You're like, so am I.
yeah.
Like, I'm not
We
always.
all are. Get over it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Okay, so what's one habit you currently have that you're trying to break, and vice versa? What's one habit you're trying to or start, like good habit, obviously, or bad habit if you want to start a bad habit? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good question,
Thanks.
Michael.
Thank you.
I could a bad habit I'm trying to break right now. It's not the worst problem in the world, but it can be a lot better. Is I need to be on my phone less, and I need and so that is the habit I need to get better at as well. That's my bad one, and fixing that moving forward. Yes, I do stuff with social media and stuff like that, but like I catch myself in the middle. I work from home, and I just if I see my phone light up 20 minutes later, I'm still on it. I'm like, oh gosh, like what are we doing here? So I think that's my worst habit right now that I need to break immediately.
Like that.
Fair.
Bad habit. I I mean, I guess that I'm not very organized. I need to be better. I don't know. I guess I could be on my phone less too. I don't do social media, but I do spend a lot of time scrolling on TikTok. So I could spend less time doing that. And then I guess a habit that I want to start. When I was at the beach, I woke up and like went to go see the sunrise and went for runs, and so I enjoyed it whenever I was doing it. But now that I'm back home, I haven't been able to get into that habit. But it does make me feel like more productive, and so I want to be the person that gets up and goes for a run in the morning. But we'll see.
I feel that.
Fair enough. All right. Last question from me is this is kind of for both of you, but so if you choose Austin, you choose Jaden at the end, and this is our final couple. If that happens, what would you want that process to look like after the fact? Like, hey, how do we get to know each other? Let's what are those next steps maybe that you would hope to get out of this if it is you two at the end of this?
Need a cell phone number first, and then I think we go.
I mean, fair. Fair.
Step
Yeah.
one. Maybe then FaceTime, and then we do live in different states, but I work from home. I'm a big traveler. That's the best part of working from home is having that, what do you call it, conveniency to like be able to travel and do stuff like that. So, I think potentially, trip to Texas. Who knows? We'll see. I'm an adventurous guy.
Yeah. And then same here. Start with a phone number. And then just, I mean, because this is very different than how you would kind of date in the real world. Obviously, like I feel like by now we'd already have each other's numbers. Like we'd have get FaceTime by now. But yeah, and then I love California, so I wouldn't be upset with a trip to California either. So
Love
There we
that.
go.
Great answers.
Yeah, definitely a little different in the real world. You won't have two guys in the top
Yeah.
corner.
No, we're going to be there. We're there every
You
step
guys
of
are
the way.
invited, I swear.
There we go. We'll just be at a different table at the restaurant. Just
Post dinner interview.
Yep.
yeah, exactly. Okay, my last question. Ooh, wow. Okay, this one's kind of somber. I guess at least. Okay, so if you knew in 1 year from today you would die suddenly, what would you change about the way you're living currently?
Ooh.
wow. Okay. I think for me that if I knew that in a year that I was going to die, that I would do the things that scare me. I think that I can sometimes tend to kind of hold myself back because of like the fear of like failure. And so if I knew that like it was like, okay, you're gonna die anyway, like I think I would step out of my comfort zone a little bit more. I would try to check off things on my bucket list. Yeah, I don't know.
I like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm in the same boat. I'm quitting my jobs immediately, traveling the
Yeah.
world, doing all that. Man, I need to go to Europe. I've never been to Europe. Need to go to Italy. So trying to, just check out. I've always told myself that I would never jump out of an airplane. But if someone told me, "Hey, you're dying in 365 days," I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna check that one off the list. Like you said, just like
Yeah.
things that you're scared of. So yeah.
Skydiving's not bad. It's actually so much fun. You should do it.
Oh, you've been? Ooh,
Yeah, I went for my 19th birthday and loved it.
that's a birthday right there.
Yeah.
Love that.
Last follow up for me before I hand it off to you two, if you have any questions for each other. We briefly mentioned bucket list there. Are there any tangible things? So you mentioned Europe. Are there any other tangible things? Like, do you have an actual bucket list written down, or is it just in your head for either of you?
I have certain things, like some things written down that I want to check off, but I need to add more to it. I know I want to go bungee jumping. I want to start a podcast one day. Like things like that.
We
So,
can talk. We can talk after this,
Yeah,
Jaden. You want
let's
to start a
do it.
podcast?
let's do it.
We got a little podcast network here, so
Okay.
we got you. Austin, how about you? Any bucket list? Do you have an actual bucket list?
I
The
don't
30 before 30 notes app.
30. I'm not Joey. Come on now. I'm not that. The one thing that I've always said I needed to do is go to all 30 MLB stadiums. I think I got like 8 or 9 checked off. So I got some work to do when it comes to that. So, but we're gonna make it happen. If I was
been to
to
Wrigley?
die in 365 days, might not make it happen, but God willing, I have more than 365 days, so we can make it happen.
Have you been to Wrigley?
I haven't yet, man. I need to go. I
All
heard
right,
it's
Austin.
incredible.
We'll have to make that trip happen
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I haven't been in a couple of years. It is my favorite place on earth. Like number
Are you
one.
close?
I'm like 3 hours away.
Yes. Okay.
I'm a little drive, but
I'll be there next Saturday.
Let's go.
I love Wrigley. Has my heart, always has. All right, I will hand it over to you two. Do you two have any questions for each other? Maybe just about this process, get to know each other a little bit more. If not, that's totally fine too. But I'll kind of open it up to you guys if you want to chat a little bit more.
For sure.
Yeah.
Jaden, what's your dream date? If you had to do just like one thing, like where we going? What we doing?
One thing. Oh my goodness. I think if it's a first date, I'd want to do like an activity. I think dinner can be kind of awkward. And so I'd want to do an activity, whether that's something like top golf or I would skydiving. But
Skydiving on a date one is crazy.
I
I
mean,
might give you the ick on date one.
why? Because you wouldn't be able to jump out of the plane?
I'd be tripping.
No, like I think it would be so much fun. And it would like get you out of your comfort zone. So, but yeah, I'd want to do an activity. So,
I agree. I think dinner date one is just like too formal. I don't want you to watch me like eat yet.
yes,
I don't know. Just like we're
yes,
trying
and
to have
then
a
you feel like
conversation,
you
but it's
have
like
to
food in
like,
your mouth.
yes, yes, you feel like you have to make like conversation the whole time, and then you're trying to eat at the same time. It's just a mess sometimes, but
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. Well, Happy
Um,
Gilmore comes out.
yeah,
Happy Gilmore 2 comes out on Friday, so might have to get my golf game ready for Top Golf.
yeah, let's do it.
So,
But what about for you? Like, what do you think? What's the most important quality that you look for in a partner? Like, besides faith, obviously, but like, what is the most important quality that you look for?
yeah, no, obviously you hit it right there. Faith's number one for sure. If we don't get that first box checked off, not going to number two. But
Yeah,
communication, like how we talked about earlier today, it's like it's so simple. I know asking for like communication is, I don't know, just someone that can communicate, give the bare minimum. Um, Someone that like can. This is so basic as well, but be my best friend and lover at the same time. I feel like in past relationships, I've been so stuck on like looks and like so external validation rather than just like finding a best friend, finding someone that you can like spend the next 50, 60, 70 years with, so finding a best friend, I think that's the biggest thing. Someone that can have fun, someone that wants to do activities date one, doesn't want to just like
yeah,
hang around at home, and like I can be a homebody sometimes, so someone that's willing to get me out of my comfort zone, I think, is another thing. What would you say yours are?
yeah. I think character's a big one. Where they're the same person in like every room that they walk into.
Mm,
And just like hearing like not just people that like know them like very closely, but like other people that they've come in contact with, like just how they carry themselves and knowing that they're the same person in every room. And then for me in past relationships, I feel like there's been like a lack of ambition on their end. And so someone who is ambitious and wants to grow and like has goals, has dreams. Um, and then a leader.
mm,
I desire like that in a partner. I desire to be led, and someone that like I can count on. Like I said, character's a big one, so that I can trust. I can kind of turn my brain off and like trust that wherever they're leading me, like I'm gonna like where I end up because I trust their character so much. If
mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
Of
I don't know.
course, you're just quoting Ephesians 5. Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions for each other, or do you want to wrap up there? Any pressing stuff you need to know before the finale?
Okay, if I'm coming to Texas, like, what's your top three things, maybe top one if you can't think of three, that you have to do in Texas? Because I feel like California is so different.
Yeah. And okay, so I will say I've lived in Dallas for 3 years now, and I have not been out much in Dallas. I'm a bit of a homebody as well. And so we would kind of have to figure things out together. Gonna figure out what you like to do, what you like to eat, things like that. I don't know
You
exactly
have
where I would take you in
you have
this.
cowgirl boots.
I do. I
Okay,
do. I
we have
love
to
line
go.
dancing. So we
Okay,
can go line dancing.
so I got it. I got it. We got to go to the stockyards. You're in Dallas, so you're
Okay,
close
let's
to
do
Fort
it.
Worth.
I've only been
Uh,
once.
okay, perfect. Now we can make it number two.
Yeah.
I got to learn how to line dance.
Let's do
That's
it.
number two. And three, Texas barbecue. Have to. Terry Black's, right? That's Terry Black's? Do they have those in
Um,
Dallas? Or is that Austin?
I don't I don't know what that is. So I don't know that we have it. But there is
Any
a place called
barbecue.
Hutchins Barbecue that's really good
There
that
we
I
go.
could take you to. But line dancing for sure. Line dancing and two-stepping. Love. That's me all day. We could also find a concert to go to. I love going to concerts. Um,
What's
so
your
yeah,
like favorite music? Like couple
country.
artists, country. Let's go. Love it.
Country for sure. But right now I am loving Justin Bieber's new album. So that's been on
Hey,
repeat.
say it.
But
We're good.
it's okay. Anyone who says it's not good is just a hater because
They don't know music.
no, it's so good.
Bieber's a legend. If people don't get when Bieber gets in this like journals R&B mode, like they're expecting like the upbeat poppy Bieber. Like no, he doesn't always have to be
Yeah.
that. Like he's got
Yeah.
range. You gotta appreciate the range. I don't know.
Yes. So if he goes on tour again, I will be front row.
100%.
Like in the pit. I want to be front row.
I love it. I've never seen him. I got to.
Yeah, me too.
Hell yeah. Well, we can kind of wrap up there. You guys already have your first date planned, basically, if we get to that point. So,
Yeah.
Jaden, I just want to shout you out one more time. This has been quite the journey. Again, I think we've mentioned before, this has started in May. The first email was sent out and everything, which
Yeah.
is stupid because it's August in a week.
That's crazy.
So just thank you so much for going along with this and just being a part of this. It's been really fun for Michael and I to just like meet people. Like we've met a lot of people through this process, you included, and like gotten to know Austin more. This has just been so much fun. So like whatever happens at the end of this, just we're very appreciative of your time and just pouring yourself into this. So thank you so much again. We
No,
appreciate it.
yeah. Thank y'all. It's
Yeah.
been fun. I was just kind of went out on a whim and did it. I was like, what do I have to lose? And so like being here now is kind of crazy, but yeah, no, thank y'all for doing this. It's been fun for me. So
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to BachMakers, presented by Good Time Media. I'm Wyatt. That's Michael in the other corner. Today, we are joined by the other finalist in our Austin Ott dating experience, Taylor. Congratulations on making it final two. Yeah, we
Thank
haven't
you.
really talked to you since you made it. So, like,
I know.
how's it feel? You're in the final round.
I'm honored. I'm honored to be here, but also the last episode y'all did with the sunglasses like really set the tone. I appreciated that touch. So, but yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Of course, yeah, we take this very seriously. We're very intense. But yeah, so today we'll just ask you a few questions, let you and Austin chat one last time before the final decision. So, my question for both of you, and we have ladies go first here. First one, Taylor, what does healthy communication look like for you within the confines of a relationship? So, what does that look like tangibly, like texting, calling? What's that look like?
Gosh, communication is such a big part of it, especially given what I do for a living and how often I'm on the road. I really have learned that it's a lot about quality. So the quality of communication more so over the frequency of it is probably something that has stood out to me. But I think I'm past the point of having to guess in relationships. You know, I think transparency, even if it's gonna sting a little bit, transparency is always gonna be number one to me. So I think just the quality of communication when we do talk, obviously, if it were a long distance situation, FaceTime, phone calls, like for me, texting can only do so much. And that's not really going to help move the needle in a relationship. So I'm big on communication, but I think that being transparent and having quality conversations over how was your day over text 50 million times over the course of the week. That's not really going to do a lot. So the honesty is a big piece of it.
Love that. Austin, how about you?
No, that's good. I love that. Honestly, just not shying away from the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And like a healthy communication. Like I want to hear the bad. I want to hear what's not going good. I want to hear what's not going good from my end. What can I work on? I think accountability is so huge in a healthy relationship. And sometimes I've noticed in past relationships, maybe either me or the other person does something that your significant other doesn't like that you just don't get, and you don't realize that. How can you realize that if you don't have proper communication from the other side? So it's like, how am I going to know what makes you tick, and how am I going to know, your love language, what you need in a relationship if you're not being upfront and honest? I said this last time, so I do kind of remember, but communication, I think, is so easy. Like I just expect the bare minimum. Like I think in past relationships, I never even hit the bare minimum from my opposition, from my significant other. It's like so easy just having, you think it's easy. I think it's easy having just decent communication, being open with each other rather than just holding things behind, because that isn't good for you. It's not good for me. And it's just a recipe for disaster. So
totally. No, I resonate with that. Sorry, Wyatt, you're going to have to cut me off like always, but I resonate with that a lot, because I think that, like I was saying, I'm not going to guess anymore. That starts with what you were saying. Like, you just got to tell me what you need. You got to communicate what is not making you feel appreciated or cherished or seen, and what is. And then if it's still messing up, we got a problem. But at least to articulate that in the beginning prevents anyone from guessing or feeling like they're not being heard in any way. And I think that so often people think that it's a sign of weakness to communicate that, and to just straight up tell their partner, like, hey, this actually didn't make me feel great, and here's why. I actually view it as a sign of strength, because you're being proactive and you're trying to get ahead of something that could end up being a bigger issue that didn't need to be. So 10 out of 10 answer.
Spot on.
Michael, what you got for him?
All right, so I obviously did new questions, because I'm not going to just reuse content like my fellow co-host here. So my first question is, it's more of a situational kind of hypothetical scenario, I guess. So it's a winter Sunday. There's no football. There's an awful storm. You're locked in. You can't leave the apartment or house or wherever you are. What does your day look like?
Am I first?
Well, yeah. What do you hope to do? Yeah.
Well, a winter Sunday, if we can't actually go to church because of the weather, we're watching it online to start the day. That's a non-negotiable for me. And then we are cooking, honey. I love to cook. My mom's whole side of the family is from New Orleans, so we've got Cajun in our blood. So we are putting on aprons, turning on music, and cooking something good. And then we're going to watch some movie and just veg out. But food and church are like the non-negotiables on a Sunday.
That's spot on. I couldn't have said it any better. Honestly, I couldn't have said it any better. Like, that's non-negotiable for me. Current state, my mother and I go to church together every Sunday. But that's the next thing on the list is, having church with my future significant other. So that's a huge thing. Couples that pray together stay together. So it's a huge thing for a Sunday. I'm such a homebody. I love being at home. I'm so content, even if the weather's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I like going out, trying new restaurants. I live by the beach. I love going to the beach, but I'm a homebody at heart. Like, I can lounge out all day, watch some movies. So that's like a perfect day for me, honestly. Sorry, my mom's calling me. She actually loves you so much.
Hey, girl, tell her today.
Yeah, let's have her on. Come on,
put her on.
Should I?
Yeah.
Come on,
Mom. You're live with BachMakers.
What?
You're live. I was. That's why she missed my call earlier. I was calling you to get like a game plan for today's episode. We're with your favorite right now.
I have no game plan. You're both my favorites.
Oh. Mama's PR
That's
trained.
fair time.
PR.
Fair time.
On this, I'm getting ready to get a new car.
Oh, breaking news. Mom was getting a new
All
car.
right.
All right.
Go,
I'll-
girl.
I'm trade my Bronco in. It's you know how I lease and get a new one every 2 years. It's been 2.5 years. I'm sitting in Ford right now. I'm ready to get a new car.
Oh, you poor thing. Your car's a 2023. My bad.
She deserves
Are you with ESPN Nashville Taylor?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are
I
we?
love that so much.
What are we? Chopped liver, Michael?
Because Jaden will be watching this. You guys missed the last part. We got to be fair. Mama, what she
I
said?
do have to be fair. Not that Taylor wouldn't produce some pretty ones, but I'm telling you. I'm just
Oh,
I love you. I adore you. I want to be your best friend for life.
Oh, we're there, girl. We're there. It's gonna happen.
I can't wait to meet you and freaking hang out with you someday.
I know. You'll have to come on the road for a football game. We would have a time.
Oh, girl. You are just like, you're like I don't even know the words.
It's the Mama Show now.
I love it.
Oh, gosh. So,
Does she have any questions for Taylor? Does Mama Ott have any questions?
well, oh, gosh. You guys are crazy right now. Like, my smile is ear to ear, like my face is hurting. I don't know. I was just honestly would be if you're serious. Like, do you seriously want to have a great date with my kid?
That is such a good question. And let me tell you, I have been waiting to ask him the same thing because there has been an element of this that he hasn't been a part of. And so a lot of us have had to have kind of blind faith, myself included. I genuinely would not be doing this. Am I cutting her off? I can't hear.
No, she was cutting you
have
off.
to understand
Oh,
it's
okay. No,
She's still
100%.
talking.
I would not be doing this if I weren't 100% serious.
She's having a tough time hearing my mom.
Hey, FYI, I'm taking care of an 86-year-old dementia Alzheimer's patient also right now.
I know, but I know. You're good.
It's not happening.
You're the
And
best.
I'm getting a new car. And I'm at the Ford dealership.
All right, Ma. You
I swear,
have a fantastic time.
I already see us all just being like the best friends ever, no matter what.
We would. Exactly. No hard feelings either way.
I mean, just regardless of what happens, I can't wait to meet you.
I know. We're all going to hang.
All right, Mama. I love you. Can you send me a picture of your car after you get it?
Is Wyatt there? Is Michael there?
Of course.
Yeah. Hi, Mama Ott. Love you.
Guys,
congrats on your new car.
you're under my wing as two of my kids, man.
She's literally so cute.
Oh gosh. All right, Mama. I love
I'm
you.
on.
We're cutting into the finale now.
Okay, love you all.
Love you.
Bye.
Talk soon. Bye.
Love
Bye.
you more.
That is priceless. Are
I
you
love
kidding?
that woman. I love
Literally
this
so
woman.
cute.
Perfect surprise cameo.
Gotta love Mama.
Unbelievable timing by Mama Ott there.
No,
Dude, I literally called her like 10 minutes before for a game plan. And I was like,
I love
how do you
it.
want me?
I
No
love
answer. It
Um,
was destined.
What kind of church do y'all go to? Are you a specific denomination? Is it non-denominational?
Non-denominational. What about you?
Mhm,
Nice.
Same.
Nice.
I grew up Methodist. And then when I went to college, I started going to a non-denominational church in every city I've lived in. That's just what I've graduated or
Mhm.
what's the word? Gravitated toward.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So Austin, to follow up on the question that Taylor answered there. So from your side, obviously you've been a part of this here and there. I mean, like behind the scenes, yes, but on camera talking to these women.
Yeah.
How serious are you taking this? What's your like kind of mindset heading into this
Yeah.
final round?
Yeah. That's a great question. I mean, when it first started, I just didn't have really any expectations. And like, that's how I kind of live every aspect of my life. I don't have expectations towards a situation. I like to be pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
So I'm not putting like all my eggs in a basket of, okay, this has to happen. Whoever
way.
wins, it has to but like, that would be a pleasant surprise if like it's something were to flourish out of it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm game for it. So I always set that tone so I never get upset or let down with everything in life. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, this has to be a joke. Like, this is not for real. And I sent it to my best friend, and she was like, either you apply for yourself or I'm applying for you. And God knows what I'm going to put on the application. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. Again, had zero expectation, and honestly kind of thought it was just on a whim. And then when it just kept going, I was like, oh, shoot, this is happening. But I kind of different from The Bachelor, like, you at least know that that person is like involved the same way you are. So there's a little bit of an element that I was like, is this for real? And I know Wyatt and Michael were getting heck for it, but I'm very proud of who I am and the life that I've built. Really what's missing is my partner. Like, I am just ready for that chapter in my life. I am ready to share all of the good things with somebody and to like support someone else and pour into someone else. And so I'm very serious about that. The irony that I participated in, I'm not even on the apps. I don't even do the apps. Like, I'm literally, this is so not in my wheelhouse. So I can't help but kind of like raise an eyebrow at it. Like, how did this end up happening? Like, when I don't do anything else, but I'm very excited for that next chapter of life. And to me, it's like I hate the term settle down. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves is when people say, are you ready to settle down? It's like when a teacher walks into an elementary school and is like, settle down, kids. That means the fun's over. In my mind, a relationship is fun as heck. Like, we're about to just like do life together. There's nothing settling down about that. We're about to elevate together.
If anything, you're raising up the bar a little bit.
Right. And like the experience, now you get to have like your best friend who you're romantically tied with to do it all together. Like, to me, it's such a gift and it's such a blessing. So I'm very much ready for that season in my life. And apparently I show that by participating in TikTok dating shows. So that's, I hopefully, you see that, because otherwise I would not have done this. But
I love it. That's a beautiful answer.
Thanks.
That got me fired up.
That
was a great speech. That was
a bar.
Go.
I do hate that, y'all. Like, it's got such a negative connotation. Why?
Yeah, no.
True.
What a speech.
Yeah,
You should be on TV.
I'll think about it.
Michael, what's your next question for them?
Okay. So this, I guess, is not really a situational question. Do you think love should feel like peace, excitement, or mystery, and why? Neil, you can pick one.
Oh, crap. I mean, I can certainly eliminate mystery. Get that out of here. I've already said I don't want to guess anymore. I'm so done with that. I think lasting love should feel like peace. I think a lot of times people are drawn to the excitement feeling, but that's the immediate or the temporary. I think I'll know I've found the one when like peace is an unquestionable foundation of the relationship.
I love that answer. I was going to say the same thing. I mean, coming from a biblical standpoint, I mean, Jesus is the Prince of Peace, and Jesus is love. So if Jesus is the Prince of Peace and love, peace equals love. So at the end of the day, I think you're at peace. And peace, people think peace is just like calm. Like, no, peace is that, but peace is also your last answer to the last question, where you're turning the bar up, and you can be peaceful from a wild and like a thriving perspective too. Peace is like centered all around. So that's what I'd say to that.
Yes, I totally agree.
Love that. My final question for you two is, if this works out and it is you two at the end of this, what would that process look like right after the fact? How do you want to navigate those first couple steps of like, all right, what now? What would that look like for you ideally?
Can the man answer this one first?
Of course.
I feel like that's That's how it should be. We're talking about dating.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Well, I personally love Nashville. I would love an excuse to come out to Nashville. And I think obviously we've never met, so we
There's
definitely have to do something adventurous. It doesn't have to be on a football field. It doesn't have to be on a sideline. We need to do something adventurous in the city of Nashville.
Okay.
For date number one, and then just go from there. Like I said earlier, no expectations, just like having a good time and seeing what happens.
I love that. Well, first up, you're going to get my number. How about that? And so we can begin the communication thing that we've talked about. And I can actually talk to you. I love you both, but like without these two. Just actually get to know you. Michael's like, get out of here. Yeah. But totally agree. Nashville would welcome you with open arms, and there is so much to do here. So that would be easy. I am also about to begin my travel season, my first football game. I know, but the good thing is I'm always on the road. So whether I'm out toward the West Coast or there's just something central that's easy for both of us, like that's the good part about my job is in between the two games or in between broadcasts, I can prep from anywhere. I don't have to be back in Nashville. So a lot of the times I'll just extend for a few days or whatever. So as demanding as it is, there is some flexibility associated with the location piece of it, which I think is advantageous. But yes, Nashville would welcome you.
I love it. Last week with the boys, we talked about a bucket list. And boys, I didn't bring this one up. I forgot. One thing on my bucket list for this year is I need to go to an SEC football game. Like
You've never been to one?
I've never been to an SEC football game. That's on my bucket list for 2025. It needs to happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. So even if it's not, University of Tennessee, even if it's not Nashville, if you're on the road at an SEC school, that could be a move. That could be a play too.
No, the irony that you met me in 2025 is not lost on me. But I would say, I'm an Auburn grad, so you'll have a hard time convincing me that an Auburn game is not the best time in the world. But an LSU game is like something else. But yes, honestly, the SEC.
Wait, Auburn girl, but you grew.
What?
You grew up in.
I don't remember.
My mom's whole side is from Louisiana.
Oh,
so my mom.
So that's why you still have a little love for LSU too.
Yes, I have an LSU something, so that might be confusing. My mom's whole side, LSU. My dad was from Alabama. They both met at the beach on vacation, started dating, and my mom moved to Alabama, and we grew up there. But we would go back to New Orleans like every other month growing up until Katrina, and then everyone relocated after that. But my background actually was more LSU. Like that was the first campus I ever went to. I had like a cheer uniform and whatever, but then I went to Auburn and I converted the entire family. So, but we still have LSU love. So, but most of the SEC game day experiences are just top tier. So we can make that happen.
Love it.
Love that. This isn't about me. I've also never been to an SEC game, but just we'll throw that one out there. It's not about me. This is not about me.
Wait, Michael, have you?
I've been to one Tennessee South Carolina game.
Oh, that's a good one.
At Rocky Top, which was so fun, and I'd go
Rocky
to
Top's
many
awesome.
more. It was so fun.
Yeah. I don't know how things are going to feel right now with all the Nico drama, but we won't get into all that. Wyatt, I cannot believe you haven't. You're such a sports guy.
I know. I want to so badly. It's just I'm in Big Ten country, so it's like easier.
I know.
Up here,
well,
but
make a trip.
I will.
I mean, to be fair, Austin's also in Big Ten country now. I mean, with all the new teams out west.
That's true.
Oh, seriously, y'all, the conference realignment has my head spinning. I cannot keep up.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It doesn't make sense.
Michael, last question for them.
Yep. I think this is a good last question. So this is another scenario-based question. You're old, sitting on a porch, swing together. What's one story from your life you're retelling, and why that one?
I'm telling them about this TikTok dating show that I went on.
Yes! Good answer.
to meet my man. No, I'm kidding. I mean, maybe. Who the frick knows? On a porch? That'd be ideal.
That's goals.
Yeah, probably something about that.
Hell yeah. We made it.
She stole my answer.
Yeah, there's kind of only one answer there, I guess.
Whatever.
What's the fun of that? Because anything I say now is it's just automatically second place.
Yeah, you're like that 2-run home run I hit back in junior year.
That's where my head went to second. Like, I'm not even kidding. Back in the day, I could only throw. I hurt my knee.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
All right, we'll let you cop out of that one.
Yeah.
Do you two have any questions for each other before we wrap up here?
I have a
Go for
question.
it.
Am I ever going to get a follow back on Instagram?
We'll see what happens here. You both. Here's the thing.
I mean,
Here's the thing. I want to know that I'm big on intention. How about
Mhm.
that? And until this point, I haven't really been able to know your intention, which is like no shot at you. It's the nature of this thing I decided to participate in. So when I know that your intentions are pure, you'll get all the following you want, and I'll be a loyal liker as well. How about that?
a loyal liker.
Lord,
Yeah.
like that's a bar.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Wow,
Wow.
we really paid
Okay,
attention.
wait. So we got 1,066 people that you know their intention, following them back.
I'm not trying to date.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Suck it, Austin.
I know Wyatt has good intentions. I'm not trying
Sorry,
to date.
I had to throw a little spice in there at the
I
end.
love
I had
it.
to catch you off guard.
By all means.
It's all good. My feelings
yeah.
aren't hurt that much. Slightly hurt. I'm slightly hurt, but you know, it can be arranged. It can be fixed.
Yes.
You know.
I just didn't want to read into anything on social media when this thing wasn't done yet. And I thought I would if I started doing social media stuff. So
Yeah.
We
Valid.
protect our peace over here. All right.
Love that.
Okay, I have a question, then we'll be done.
Okay.
All right.
What is something in a relationship that you feel like you haven't had thus far that you know you want in like a lifetime partner?
3 things. A God-centered relationship. One, I haven't had it yet.
You haven't had? Oh, really?
I haven't been in one in 3 years. I've been saved. I haven't been in a relationship since being saved.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So that's
prior to
number one.
that, it just like wasn't.
Prior to that, no.
That's
I mean,
interesting.
I always like went to church and stuff, and like seldomly. I wasn't saved though. I kind of just was there
Going
to
through the
check out the
motions.
box, you know.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I had one in the past that like went with me once, but she was Catholic. It was a little bit different.
Okay. Yeah.
Other than that, no God-centered relationship. So that's number one. Loyalty and trust. Have had don't need to go down that road right now, but have had some people be unfaithful to me in relationships. So that would be nice moving forward, not having to worry about that. And 3, like we talked about earlier, communication. I've never dated someone that has healthy communication, has had good communication. So I mean, I think that's why I've just been out of the game for so long. I'm going on 3 years single now. I don't know if that is long, but it seems long to me. I mean, I turn 30 next month, and you know, I've been on maybe a handful of dates in the last 3 years. So the next one I date, I want to be my wife. I mean, I don't want to date someone just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Just to, you know, go through the motions with someone else. So
Same. Okay. I like that.
Love
See,
that. Great,
yeah.
great questions.
I don't think 3
Mike?
years single's that long. I'm going on 25, so I think you're good there.
Oh, what? Okay, so next round we're doing you as the lead then.
Yeah, Michael,
Yes, right?
you're the next.
Dude, we should do it. Wait, Wyatt, are you single?
Yeah.
Dude,
Wyatt, I have
we
so
need to
many
do
We
it.
should set each other up. We should set each other up.
Yeah.
How they did the Gabby and Rachel. We need to do that for Wyatt and Mike.
Oh my
dude,
gosh.
that was
I'm
sick.
so
Hey, if
in.
it's on a cruise ship, I'm down too.
We gotta get a location.
And
Just get an app.
they don't get a rose, you just throw them off.
I like
Yeah.
this plan.
There we go.
Oh, I love this plan. I'm a big
Of course
fan.
you do.
Yeah, this is
I'll
great.
host. I'll host. Me and Taylor will host.
Perfect.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
We can do it.
All right, Taylor, thank you so much for everything the last literally 3 months at this point. It's been so fun getting to know you. However this ends up,
Yeah.
we appreciate this so much, just taking the time and just putting yourself out there and being a part of this silly little thing that maybe could be a serious little thing. So
Who knows?
we appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yes. Thank y'all so much. It's been fun.
Thank you. My new running sunglasses.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. The moment has finally come. We are here with the man of the last 3 months, Austin Ott. The dating show has run its course. We have 360 women to start. We are down to our final 2. You just watched Dates with Jaden. You just watched Dates with Taylor. And now is time to make the final decision. But before that, Austin, I want to hand it over to you. This experience, and then specifically these last 2 lovely gals, what has this meant for you? What has this experience been like? And how difficult of a decision is this?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I just want to thank every single person that participated. It's been honestly amazing since the start to watch, like how intentional everyone's been. Just from the start, like the videos and the work and the time and the effort that everyone put into this. I'm honestly so grateful and so thankful. This has been such a ride. Like I didn't know what to expect from the start, but it's been amazing. So first off, thank you to everyone that's participated, everyone watching, the guests, my mom. Shout out to my mom for getting involved. Shout out to Hakeem. It's been such a great ride. Shout out to the both of you. You guys have done a fantastic job. But yeah, it's been tough getting down to the bottom. You guys have done a great job of choosing everyone. You guys chose everyone up until this point. And then now it's time for the big dog to make the decision. And of course, it's the most tough decision to make. You got 2 amazing girls. You got Jaden and Taylor. Both share the same values that I do. You know, they have their heads on straight. They're both very intentional, amazing women, beautiful, gorgeous. So it's tough. It's tough after having 2 amazing dates. And, you know, here we are now.
Yeah. Michael, would you like to announce Jesse Palmer voice?
Austin, this is the final rose ever of the dating show.
The floor is yours.
Oh, is that what the line is? Is that the line?
I think that is. I don't know how else you would say it.
He
Yeah.
changes it up. He changes it up.
Do I have to ask for her to accept the rose?
I guess not. 'Cause this is technically the finale where Jesse's not there for like the proposal. We're in uncharted territory, so like we'll just tee it up. Austin,
Yeah.
where's your heart leaning? What is your decision?
So after much considered thought and just putting everything together, it's like I said, it's been a tough decision. But the girl I want to choose, I think, would just be such a fun girl to be around. I think we'd have great conversations. I like where her head's at. I love what she does for her career. I think it's such a fantastic career, and she's just a fun gal. And you know, would be interested in seeing where things could potentially go. And also, she lives in my second favorite city in the entire United States, other than obviously San Diego, where I reside. It's number 1. I'm not biased at all. But yeah, so, you know, 3 months comes down to this. I think safe to say I'm going to be choosing Taylor to, you know, take it home.
Boom.
Woo! Woo!
Congratulations, Taylor.
Congratulations to
And
Taylor.
congratulations, Austin. This was
Yes.
Thank you.
This is
I appreciate you, boys.
this was a
Hey,
great
congratulations to you, Michael, as well.
Yes.
experience. Hey, what?
Both of
Right
you.
back at you. Congratulations to you too, man.
There we go. What a moment. What a moment. Congratulations to the happy couple, maybe.
We
I
made
don't
it.
know. We'll see.
I'd like to couple up
did
with this girl. I'd like to couple with this girl. Because he's
So
Pull you for
all
a
we
chat.
ask for now you can pull her for a chat.
yeah.
She needs
all
to,
we
she
ask
needs to
in
follow me
return-
back on Instagram now. So,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
better. That'd be
you can get a-
tough.
dude,
Yeah.
I get ghosted now.
Now,
She was
if
like,
our
I was
first-
just in it to win it.
Never before seen in Austin Ott Dating Show history.
yeah, the most dramatic finale in Austin Ott Dating Show history. Yeah, no, she's in it for the grand prize of $0. But we will help you guys set up that date. So we'll be in contact. Hopefully, we wish you all the best. All
And
we
we'll
ask
be
in
there.
return is an invite to the wedding if it gets
Mhm.
to that point. So we don't have to be in it. We'll just maybe
You might
front row.
appreciate it. Like you could.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm in
Ooh.
on that. Maybe flower boys, maybe
Oh.
coming down the aisle.
Beer.
Bunch of
beer
roses.
boys.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good call. So, yeah, I think we can wrap up there now. So, congratulations, Taylor. Congratulations, Austin. Congratulations, Jaden. What a journey this has been. To all the women who applied, we thank you. This has been such a fun ride for us and everyone hopefully involved. So, thank you, everyone who watched and followed along this journey. And we'll see you on the next episode of BachMakers. Thanks for watching this episode of BachMakers. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider joining our Patreon page linked in the description below. It's $5, cup of coffee, and it helps support us a ton. Thank you, and maybe we'll see you next week.
Yeah, and from next week on the BachMakers, we shave Wyatt's head off.
Maybe. Only one way to find out.
By tuning in.
That was implied.
Back to you in the studio.
And cut.
Thanks, Julianne.